Hey Wolfpack, today is February 22nd, 2019. I'm Jeremy Nixon.
And I'm Crystal Brown.
And this is your Wolfpack News. Jeremy Nixon.
Anthony DeRocher.
Kayla Barnes.
Trey Hummer.
Weinstock.
Michael Taylor.
Chris Tyne.
Zachary Brown.
Callie Midget. Crystal Brown.
Internet personality PewDiePie is the subject of the latest internet hacking scandal. Teenage hackers who call themselves User and Giraffe together hacked over 100,000 printers across the world. They used printer security settings to tell the printer owners to subscribe to PewDiePie's YouTube channel. The famous YouTuber has gone on record asking internet users to not do things like this, but the hackers duo did it anyway. The clever duo also hacked a bunch of TVs with the same message. But there is good news to this story. This incident made people realize how vulnerable their printers are, and new security measures reduced the numbers of printers at risk by over 30,000 users.
Here's some shoe news for your Aching Feet Academy.
The Chinese New Year happened last week, and the concept team over at Jordan decided to make a shoe out of the Jordan 12 model called the Chinese New Year SE, or Special Edition.
This shoe was released on February 5th, 2019, and it's selling for $250. But the price range depends on the size of your feet.
The colorway actually has 3 different options. You can get the shoes in black, sail metallic gold true red, white, and also white and black.
The shoe also has a hidden pattern underneath the...
In order to find the hidden pattern, you have to cut the shoes open on the sides with an X-Acto knife. And then you'll be able to see the cloth beneath. There's a pattern that resembles the inner portion of the shoe, but it is on the outside of the shoe.
With some school news, I'm Kayla Barnes.
And I'm Matthew Blanchett.
Last week, Miss Greenwood and a select few Academy students took a trip to the FGCU Cancer Clinic to learn more on the topic.
We wanted to discuss the purpose behind going and learn more about what her and her class saw, along with their overall experience. We interviewed Miss Greenwood, and here's what she had to say.
Okay, hi Ms. Greenwood, how are you? Okay, so I heard your class went to the cancer clinic last week, was it?
I did.
What did you see there?
So we took a group of students who expressed interest in cancer research, and Miss Rash, shout out to her, and I drove the students to FGCU. They have a cancer research program that their junior and senior students participate in, and they did an informational session with us, gave us some background information on the research they've done, what they're involved in, and students did a hands-on model on DNA transcription into RNA. They gave us a tour of the school. There was select students that expressed an interest in cancer research, and Mr. Ham went over the list and got to decide who went. And we were fortunate they also gave us a tour of the school. They had lunch in their school food area, whatever you call it, and got to see the campus. Unfortunately, we went on a rainy day last week, like the one rainy day of the week. But overall, I think it was a really successful trip. We had even a couple students who had considered college and maybe are thinking of it now because they fell in love with FGCU's campus, which is close to us, about an hour away, affordable, but overall hopefully inspired someone that could be the future scientist to discover a cure to cancer.
Okay. So would you say that you go again?
Definitely, I think we go again. I think if you ask, it's really what the students felt. I thought the trip was a success. I thought it was good. I think they left learning some things, and hopefully we're inspired that those possibilities are out there for them. There's jobs for them that they can do in the field of science, and cancer research being one of them.
That's great. Okay, well, thank you, Ms. Greenwood, so
Welcome.
much.
Well done.
With some entertainment news, I'm Matthew Blanchett.
And I'm Jeremy Nixon. The Oscars have already stirred controversy this year, and they haven't even been held yet. Kevin Hart was originally slated to host the show, but was dropped after several old objectionable posts were found on his Twitter account. Also, the Oscars have irritated some film purists for going out of their way to include popular movies in the competition, nominating superhero blockbusters in categories originally designed to award artistic vision.
The 91st Academy Awards ceremony is set for February 24th. Your favorite stars will walk the red carpet to celebrate the artistic and technical achievements in the film industry and are given annually by the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences. The winners are chosen by the membership of the Academy, and the choices are always ripe for celebration and complaints. Here's Mrs. L on the topic along with some very interesting opinions.
Hey, Wolfpack, the Oscars, I believe, are coming up in 2 weeks on Sunday, February 24th, I think. Huge red carpet event, beautiful gowns, beautiful people, awesome movies. Don't you agree?
Yes.
So from the Best Picture, there are a lot of nominees here. From Black Panther, BlacKkKlansman, Bohemian Rhapsody, The Favorite, Roma, Green Book, Stars Born, Vice, a lot of which you guys probably haven't heard of. I have seen a few of these. Have you seen Black Panther?
Yes.
What do you think of Black Panther?
It was a good movie.
I think so too. So off the list, I've seen Black Panther, Bohemian Rhapsody, wanted to see The Favorite, wanted to see Green Book, and I saw Stars Born. Baker wanted to see Vice, but we never made it. Sorry. So as far as Best Picture, that's a tough one. A lot of good nominees. It's been a while since I saw Black Panther, so it's almost forgot that it's on this season. Who do you think's gonna win?
I think Black Panther.
Yeah, I think so too. I think so too. Best Director for Roma, Favorite, BlacKkKlansman, Vice, or Cold War. This one's a little bit more obscure. I'm not sure. I want to see The Favorite. I'm going to vote that one just because. All right, and Best Actor. Willem Dafoe for Eternity's Gate, Rami Malek for Bohemian Rhapsody, and Viggo Mortensen for Green Book. I don't know. It's going to be a toss-up, I think, between Bradley Cooper and Rami Malek. What do you think?
I think Bradley Cooper.
I think he deserves it. It was an awesome movie. If you haven't seen Stars Born, you need to see it. And as far as Best Movie, I got to go with Incredibles 2. Heck yes.
Today I'm here with Michael, and I want to know what is your input on like the best pictures that are going to be awarded, like Black Panther, BlacKkKlansman, Bohemian Rhapsody, The Favorite, Roma, Green Book, A Star Is Born, or Vice.
I heard a lot of good things about A Star Is Born. I also really liked the movie First Man with Ryan Gosling in it. I thought that had some good imagery in it. I feel like A Star Is Born is going to be a really popular choice, but for me, I would say my vote would go to First Man.
What do you think, Wolfpack? Do films like Aquaman and Black Panther deserve to be in the running for the Best Picture? We'll all find out how they're fared on the 24th.
With sports, I'm Michael Taylor. On February 10th, UFC 234 took place in Melbourne, Australia. While the main event was Robert Whittaker versus Kelvin Gastelum for the middleweight championship belt, most people were more interested in the Anderson Silva-Israel Adesanya bout. Anderson Silva is a legend in the UFC. At age 43, Silva is the second oldest fighter in UFC history. On the 10th, Silva took on who has been considered to be a younger version of himself, Israel Adesanya. Adesanya is 29 years old and currently holds a record of 16 wins, no losses. Similar to Silva's start in the UFC, is 12-1. The fight was slower than people had hoped, but Silva is one of the smartest fighters in the UFC, so even at his age, it wasn't a terrible beatdown of an older fighter, as often happens when veterans try and take on someone at the top of their game, like Adesanya. Sadly though, Silva's age is slowing him down a bit in the octagon, and he is nearing the end of his career. Adesanya scored twice as many hits as Silva during the fight, and ultimately, Silva lost by unanimous decision. Silva might have gotten beat pretty bad in terms of point, but for a 43-year-old fighting an undefeated talent like Adesanya, the fight was still very entertaining, and Silva doesn't seem to be stopping his fighting career soon. Hopefully he has better matched fights in the future, and we get to see him fight a few years longer. Israel Adesanya will be fighting Kelvin Gastelum for the UFC middleweight championship belt on April 13th. Adesanya has shown an incredible amount of talent in his 16-0 career in the UFC, and we are looking forward to watching him grow and have an incredible career.
Hello, Wolfpack. I'm Crystal Brown with some winter news. A massive winter storm is hovering over the United States. Over 200 million people are being affected by the storm's rain and freezing temperatures. The storm is expected to dump rain, snow, and ice across the South, Midwest, Mid-Atlantic, and southern New England. The effects of the storm are said to hit the upper Midwest to the East Coast sometime tonight or tomorrow morning. By 10:30 a.m. Wednesday morning, at least 1,660 flights have been delayed. The storm is expected to bring at least 6 inches of snow to parts of the Midwest, 4 inches to Washington, and as many as 4 inches to New York and New Jersey.
Since the weather is warming up, we thought it would be cool to ask teachers and students the most challenging question of all time. What would you do for a Klondike bar? These are the results we got.
I'm here with Ethan. I just want to ask you, what would you do for a Klondike bar?
I'd send it.
Full send? I'm Logan Nelson. I'm here with Miss Caffey to ask her, what would you do for a Klondike bar?
For a Klondike, a lot, yeah.
What is a lot?
I don't know. If somebody dared me to do something, I'd be willing to do that dare, as long as I'm comfortable.
All right, well, thank you.
All right.
So I'm here with Davida, and I want to ask her, what would you do for a Klondike bar?
I'd pay for it.
Pay for it? That's what's up. So I'm here with Anthony. I'm going to ask him, what would you do for a Klondike bar?
Man, there's not a lot I wouldn't do for a Klondike bar.
You know what? I feel you, bruh.
They so good.
So I'm here with Kali. I just want to ask you, what you do for a Klondike bar?
I would give up this iPhone X for it.
Well, that's a lot.
And now it's your turn. What would you do for a Klondike bar?
That's it for today's broadcast, and remember,
if it's new, it's at the Academy.
A massive storm said to hit the upper Midwest to the east and